As governor, there's been no more important work that I've had the opportunity to do over the last 5 years than this. And I felt and saw firsthand a very, very different atmosphere at the Jersey Shore this year than we did last year. And I think we're going to continue to see that progress every year to come. When I tell folks, and I just had this experience yesterday, or 2 days ago rather, in a different part of the country, when I tell them that 365,000 homes were severely damaged or destroyed in one day, it's hard for them to conceive of. It's difficult because people who don't live here don't understand just what it means to be the most densely populated state in America. How many of us there are in a relatively small space, and how close we all are together, physically close. And that's why when a storm like this comes through, damage like that can be done. And by the same token, it's going to take a very long time for us to get back from the housing perspective. But I hope you recall that 2 years ago, after the storm, I was saying the same thing, that the hardest part of this was going to be the restoration of housing, that businesses are back up and running. All the vital infrastructure that was damaged is not only back up and running, but has been improved and hardened. Roads are being rebuilt and improved. If you look at Route 35, which I know is a pain in the neck, but it's going to be really great when it's done. Lots of these different things are going to be so much better, and already are so much better because of it. But the housing is going to take the longest. It takes a long time to build a neighborhood. It takes even longer to rebuild it. And so we're going to continue to work together to do the things that we need to do together. I'm committed for the long haul for finishing this job, and so is our administration, and we're committed to continuing to listen to you about the ways we can make these things better. And many of these changes that we've talked about, that I just mentioned in the program, come from suggestions that we've gotten from homeowners. So, well, why can't you do it this way? Why do we have to do it that way? And it raised questions in our mind about it and allowed us to then go back to the federal government and say, we need these changes because homeowners are telling us this is what they need and want to make their experience better. So we'll continue to do that and continue to try to make it better as we move along. I appreciate both your support and your patience. And we'll continue to work together to make sure, as this 2-year anniversary comes up in 6 days, that we continue to not only commemorate the efforts that we've all put in, but rededicate ourselves to the proposition that we have to rebuild everyone who wants to rebuild in this state.